Sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia is one of the most important genetic disorders which is classified as Mendelian disorder. It is an autosomal recessive trait, autosomal recessive disorder, because sickle cell anemia is it is caused by a pair of alleles HPA, HPS present on the 11th chromosome. Two genes HPA, HPS are responsible for sickle cell anemia. HPA is the normal gene, HPS is the recessive gene. Now, if the genotype of a person is HPA, HPA, the phenotype is he has normal hemoglobin. If the genotype is HPA, HPS, heterozygous, the alleles are dissimilar, heterozygous, the individual is carrier. If the genotype is HPS, HPS, homozygous recessive, then the individual is defective hemoglobin. He has defective hemoglobin, he is affected by sickle cell anemia. So only homozygous recessive individuals are having sickle cell anemia. Heterozygous individuals are carriers, unaffected. Homozygous dominant individuals are normal, they have normal hemoglobin. Now, the transmission, inheritance of the disease to the progeny. If the parents are heterozygous, if both the parents are HPA, HPS, both the parents are heterozygous or carriers, then look at the F1 generation, the possibility of sickle cell anemia. Homozygous recessive individuals are born. Sickle cell anemia is expressed in the offspring only when the parents are heterozygous, both the parents are carriers. Normal child, carrier children, and affected child. The sickle cell anemia is expressed in the family if both the parents are carriers or heterozygous. Now, what is defective hemoglobin or what is normal hemoglobin? You should know hemoglobin is a compound protein. It consists of heme and globin. Heme is the iron containing part and globin is the protein part. The globin part consists of 2 alpha chains and 2 beta chains. That means 4 polypeptides. 4 polypeptides. 2 alpha chains, 2 beta chains. 4 polypeptides constitute the globin part. And heme is the iron containing part, hemoglobin. 2 alpha chains, 2 beta chains. Each alpha chain consists of amino acids, each beta chain consists of amino acids. Now, in a normal hemoglobin, the beta chain, in a normal hemoglobin, each beta chain consists of 7 amino acids. This is a normal beta chain. It is a beta chain of a normal hemoglobin. 7 amino acids are linked together by peptide bonds. Valine, histidine, leucine, threonine, proline, glutamate, glutamate. These are the 7 amino acids which are linked by peptide bonds. It is a polypeptide chain which is called beta chain. This is the beta chain of normal hemoglobin. Now, in sickle cell anemia, the hemoglobin becomes defective because the 6th amino acid glutamate is substituted by valine. The 6th amino acid of the beta chain, that is glutamate, is replaced by valine. So the beta chain becomes defective. This is the beta chain of abnormal hemoglobin. Sickle cell or defective hemoglobin has this type of beta chain. The sixth amino acid in normal beta chain, the sixth amino acid is glutamate. It is substituted by valine. So substitution of only one amino acid at the sixth position in the beta chain causes sickle cell anemia. The sixth amino acid is glutamate in normal hemoglobin. The sixth amino acid is replaced by valine. The hemoglobin, the entire hemoglobin becomes defective, and the condition is called sickle cell anemia because the RBCs become sickle shaped. They are capable of carrying very less oxygen. Under less oxygen pressure, the hemoglobin, defective hemoglobin, accumulates in the RBCs, which are sickle shaped, having sharp and needle like edges, and the circulation of these kinds of RBCs through the blood capillaries becomes difficult, and the person becomes anemic because this kind of defective hemoglobin cannot carry enough oxygen to the tissues.